You know what's great about being a console player that PC players don't have the luxury to because they can't spread their wings and fly a little bit? Is because we get to witness games that most PC gamers call broken. We get to beta test them. Well, that may be true, and I'm okay with that. There is one game in particularly right now in the year, we're in 2015, this video was uploaded. Let me scroll down a second. In 2012. So in 2012, a video game came out for the console called Modern Warfare 3. And this is a story of how Activision lost its player base. Okay? Now, in 2015, Warlords of Draenor, aka the Warcraft expansion, has lost 3 million players in 3 months and is already ending after 9 months. The expansion is basically over. Right? They're announcing it on the 6th. And they're having BlizzCon as well. I'm still surprised, after 10 years of BlizzCon and the bullshit that they feed these players, that no one except for the Red Shirt guy, and the Red Shirt guy did it casually and maturely though, but no one has actually stood up and thrown something at the CEO of Blizzard Entertainment because of this shit. Note, this guy works for Activision. Activision made Call of Duty, and Activision controls Blizzard at the moment as well as Destiny and Bungie Studios. So, when I see shit like this at BlizzCon, can somebody please, seriously throw something at the guy this year? Seriously? You guys are so fucking stupid if you're buying into this shit this year at BlizzCon, because they've spoon-feed it to you. In fact, WoW players are more susceptible to, just listening to the bullshit than COD players are. COD players actually do shit like this. This was uploaded by a Call of Duty player after buying Modern Warfare 3, and the Call of Duty players who realized that what this guy said in this video is bullshit. So for WoW players who don't know what Call of Duty is, I'm going to explain something to you. This is a video basically where he announces new features for Modern Warfare 3, features that in the last Modern Warfare game were so overpowered that they needed to be taken out and or they were broken. They were broken features. And he says that they are not in the game. This video has proven this developer and this advertising guy for the company of Activision wrong. So, let's start. Let's start the video.
Ever created, and we can't wait for you guys to get your hands on it. To start with, we have made some of the most profound additions and changes to the core multiplayer gameplay in Modern Warfare 3 than any other chapter in Modern Warfare. We are giving the players, you guys, more choices and supporting a larger variety of playstyles than ever before. This is the most balanced multiplayer experience we have ever done. And this is what we mean.
I'm going to stop it right there. He said the most balanced gameplay experience ever. What does balance mean? Well, in Warcraft, basically what balance means is, and I would assume in COD, it means guns are equally balanced. No one can really carry their own, right? I'm going to show you a clip right now. Watch this shit. So again, in WoW, balance means classes all are on par with each other as well. Okay, we're going to play it. Let's go.
So we've taken that.
I guess the balance kind of went a little lopsided there. Mr. CEO and developer of, or agent for Activision, or whatever you want to call him.
Philosophy, and we're applying it to the weapons, the classes, the kill streaks, the map layout, the speed of movement of the player, the perks. Every element of the game has gotten more balanced.
Enemy UAV spotted. Take it down. Enemy UAV spotted.
Now, I don't know about you, but I don't know a sniper in the real world that can actually do what this guy just did. If you have a sniper that you'd like to link in the video below, and you know a sniper in the real world that can do that shit, and you think that was balanced right there, you're a fucking idiot. That's not fucking balanced, that's broken. So, let's continue, because this is basically what Blizzard devs have been doing to the WoW fanbase too, and you guys are too fucking stupid to realize it.
Achieved. Enemy UAV spotted. Take it down. Enemy UAV spotted. Take it down.
In means no one-man army, no game-ending nuke.
No game-ending nuke. What is a game-ending nuke? It means the whole map dies, right? If you're a Call of Duty player, you know what a game-ending nuke is. It was in Modern Warfare 2. This is Modern Warfare 3. He said no game-ending nuke. Well, guess what? He lied.
Friendly Moab incoming.
Watch all the kills on the screen right now. Right here, watch them all. Look at that, no game-ending nuke. A Moab just ended the game.
No shotguns as secondaries.
No shotguns as secondary weapons. Really, sir? Really? Okay. Okay. Oh my god, he pulled out a shotgun. Look at that. Secondary weapon shotgun. What a...
Definitely no commando perk.
Commando perk. In the Call of Duty community meant what? If anyone in the COD community knows what commando perk is, you know what it is. But the WoW community doesn't, so let's explain it to them. Commando perk was a knife lunge that would lunge. You would melee somebody from like 10 feet away. So let's watch the commando perk in action. Because remember, this is Modern Warfare 3 that you're watching. This is Modern Warfare 3 gameplay. And that's a guy who works with Activision telling you features that are not in Modern Warfare 3. This is Modern Warfare 3. Commando perk, nukes, shotguns, and secondary are all still here. This motherfucker lied to everybody. But just watch. Let's continue. Commando. Good job.
Will we see any changes in the melee system?
Yes.
Okay, in the Modern Warfare 2, the melee system was run up and knife somebody and they're dead. He said there's going to be changes in the melee system. You would think like, I don't know, Battlefield 4's melee system where you knife someone, you know, facing them and they can counter it, like a counter knife. Okay. He said there'd be difference in the melee system. Let's check it out. No difference, by the way. Yep, no difference. It takes 2 seconds to knife somebody. It's the same. So he lied there too.
No last stand.
No last stand. What is last stand? Last stand is probably a lot of COD players hate last stand. Personally, I don't run last stand at all. I think it's the stupidest perk. It actually is a waste of a perk in my opinion. Basically, when you get shot by bullets in Call of Duty, last stand is the thing where you go back and you fucking recline on your ass like a couch potato and you still have a second chance to kill the guy who killed you. Remember, he just said no last stand. It's basically the most stupidest perk in the game. It's considered a trolling perk, if anything. But he said no last stand, and he's smiling with a smug grin on his face because he knows that there should be no last stand in the game. He told everyone no last stand. This is at a press conference, too, to fans of the game. No last stand. Let's look at the gameplay. Ready? That's last stand. The guy went down. You saw him down. He fucking... Watch this shit. That guy should have been dead. But nope, he went into last stand. I guess there's no last stand.
Fuck you, last stand.
And that's the end of the video. That's basically what Blizzard devs are doing to its WoW fanbase right now. As far as Warlords, the next BlizzCon, they're basically feeding you dog shit, man. And you all buy into it. So at the next BlizzCon, I really, hopefully, strongly suggest that if you go to BlizzCon, you throw something at the devs, right? Or at least call them liars out loud. Don't throw something at them, but at least call them liars if they try to feed you bullshit and you acknowledge that it's not true. Or you even stand up and say, well, we'll see what happens when you implement it in the game, right? Because you could tell us a bunch of promises here and them not be in the game. So tell them, make them deliver on it, right? Say something, stand up for what you want to WoW at BlizzCon. Don't just listen to the PR bullshit. Yeah, they could have security escort you out. But if they do that, it makes them look bad, right? If you want changes to a game you love, you need to stand up for it. And I'd say no better way to do it than stand up at BlizzCon. Or walk out. Because if you walk out, then they know they've lost their loyal fan base, right? So if the whole BlizzCon, who paid money to go get tickets there, sat inside the panel at WoW, and everyone stood up. I don't care if you spent like $1,000 to go or whatever. I understand that's a little bit more. But if you're closer to California, Irvine, and you went to the BlizzCon, and you didn't spend a lot of money, stand up for what you believe in, right? You want the game to change? Stand up, all of you, everyone at that panel, and walk the fuck out if you want it to change. If you don't, then enjoy WoW being shit for another 10 years, because honestly, it's not going to happen until somebody stands up and walks out and everyone follows suit. Because then they're going to realize, oh shit, we fucked up bad. We really fucked up bad. And they need to know that. They need to know that if it's going to change. Because Activision didn't know that. They're knowing that now, though. Because they're releasing DLC like crazy. Money whoring for Activision and Bungie's Destiny. They're doing it for WoW now to try and milk as much as they can. Because they're losing money. They're losing money, people. They are losing money. That is why they are selling DLCs left and right. And new Call of Duties are still coming out. Because they're losing money and they're trying to get their COD fanbase back. And guess what? The COD fanbase woke up after this shit and realized that it wasn't worth playing anymore. And so, yeah, if you want to keep your fanbase, you need to make your fanbase happy. So, I'm not saying no one plays CODs. People still play COD, but not as many people play COD. Big YouTubers don't play COD as much anymore. They play it maybe once in a blue moon, and that's it. So, if you want WoW to change, just stand up and leave the BlizzCon. Speak with your wallet. Walk out. Don't even listen to their speeches. By the time they sit down and everyone else has sat down, just everyone stand up and walk out. Go get lunch at a cafe or something if you want it to change. If you don't, then sit there and again, deal with it for the next 10 years. My name's been Joy. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Take care.